to ask you, Mark, given your experience and the journey you've travelled, a viewer perhaps is watching this with an idea, is wondering how to go from that idea to the first paying customer. What golden piece of advice would you give to that viewer?
Don't do it alone. I made that mistake with my first startup last year, and I tried to do everything. I thought, I'll learn it as I go. I'll pick it up as I go. But the problem is, as you're picking it up as you go, you need that knowledge now, not as you're picking it up. And so it sort of doesn't work like that. And you need someone to fill in the gaps that you've got. And I think everybody's, when they're starting, is going to have gaps. If you're a business guy and you've got a tech idea and you don't know how to build it, then get someone who you trust who can come on and build it with you and go through that journey. If you're the tech guy, you need a business brain, someone who again, I think trust is a real key. And so I'm now working with someone who used to be my boss, and because of the relationship we had, it felt very equal, and we both had trust in each other, and it seemed the ideal fit because I knew that he runs his own business and a couple of businesses, and so I know that he knows what's going on. And so I think that's the key thing is don't try and do it alone. It's often tempting to think, but if I do it on my own, I get to keep all the pie. But at the end of the day, 50% of something is still something, whereas 100% of nothing is nothing, so and if you don't get that first customer, nothing is what you end up with. I reached that conclusion when I was sort of chronicling the failure of this first startup in this blog post I'd written, and it's just hopefully it can serve to some people just as a little cautionary tale to just say, look, if you think it's a good idea, don't do it alone. And that's what all the advice says. It's just that it's really tempting not to listen to it.
Thank you.